Arthur Morgan versus Max Payne. It's a match that I keep on seeing everywhere, and somehow people keep on acting like it's close. This isn't about the better written character, this isn't about who's more iconic, and it's not about who you like more. This is about who wins. And when you actually look at the gunfight, the reaction speed, the experience, and the level of opponents they've dealt with, Arthur gets completely obliterated. Arthur is legend of the West. Of course, he's outshot legendary outlaws, he's outshot armies, he's outshot militaries, he's outshot some of the richest people in his country. But Max Payne, he has dealt with so many armies, it's insane. Because if you look at the statistics, Arthur Morgan, in a 60-hour game, has killed around 800 people. Now, of course, this varies of honour, this varies of how many side missions you do, this varies on how many gang camps you find throughout the game, because, obviously, I'm only counting the canon kills, so the ones from the missions, the one from the shootouts, everything that you're forced to do in the game is what I'm counting. In the span of one game, Max Payne 3, Max kills 1,218 enemies. 1,218. This is not even an open world game. This is not a game where you have a choice of what you do. This is a linear story game, and he kills 1,218 people. That's insane. And Max Payne 3 takes about 13 to 15 hours to complete. So it's basically not even a quarter of how long. Wait, maybe it is. I don't know. I'm not very good at math. Sorry, guys, but I don't think it's even a quarter of how long Arthur's game is. And I know there's American Venom with John, and you don't really play as anyone else in Max Payne 3, but still, it's absolutely insane. Going on to the next reason is, of course, I believe that Deadeye is not just a mechanic, because otherwise, how would Arthur have beat Flaco Hernandez, Emmett Granger, and Billy Midnight? He wouldn't have without Deadeye. It's just not possible. They're all legendary gunslingers. But Max can jump, like, meters. And if you died to Flaco Hernandez, like, the first time that you did the shootout, because I know I did, he catches you off guard, he dives to the side. He dives, like, only half of what Max can. So, when Max and Arthur are fighting, like, the first thing Max is going to do is dive to the side, or dive backwards, or dive forwards. Arthur's not ready for that. Second, the next thing that we're going to go on to is weapons. I don't really like comparing weapons in these versus videos because it doesn't really show off the skills of these characters. But in this one, I think it's completely mandatory to include because Arthur is a cowboy from like 1899, and Max's game, I think it's there when it came out, so 2013. The amount of change in weapons between the two times is insane. Arthur doesn't even have an automatic gun. I'm not saying that makes Arthur bad in any way, shape or form. He's still one of the strongest mortal characters in gaming who's a human. But Max has Uzis, Max has automatic pistols, Max has flicks, Max has pistols, Max also has revolvers, Max has heavy revolvers, Max has Desert Eagles, Max has better shotguns than Arthur does, Max has ARs, Max has better rifles than Arthur does, Max has helicopters, he hangs out of a helicopter in one mission, he beats a military tank, I don't think it's a tank actually, it's a truck, but he still beats it. Arthur does none of that, and I'm not dissing at Arthur or any of his fans at all. Red Dead Redemption 2 is my favourite game of all time. Glazing it is completely fine, and the glaze is deserved. But Max Payne completely beats Arthur. The next segment that I'm going to go on to is combat. Now, a lot of people think because Arthur beat Tommy, he's better. Now, not necessarily. Obviously, in brute strength, Arthur absolutely wins. You have to, even looking at the two, you can tell that Arthur wins. But in technique, and I'm going to try and put up a clip of Max's combat here, Max is definitely more, he's better at combat. He's clearly learned some sort of martial arts or had more trainings than Arthur has on, disarming, how to get people down, and then he even, shoots them while they're down, and you have to specifically do those things in Red Dead Redemption 2, so it's more of a choice. You can just go through Red Dead 2 with doing that, whereas in Max Payne 3, you can tell that Max goes straight to these complicated and fast attacks rather than doing what Arthur does and just hits the gun out of their hands. That's it. I hope that I've sort of explained to you why Max beats Arthur. And yeah, if you disagree, if you have any points that I haven't covered in this video, feel free to comment down below and I can make a separate video on this, or I can make a short. This is one of my first videos that I've done in a long time. I think my last fully long form video was a review of Assassin's Creed 2, like 3 years ago. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm trying to move more onto long forms than shorts now because I've just been feeling really drained doing edits. But yeah, I actually hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did enjoy it, leave a sub, drop a like, and thank you for getting to this point in the video. I know my voice is probably pretty annoying. I haven't fully hit the point where my voice gets that deep yet, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope there weren't any problems with the video. If you think that I could improve on anything, please comment down below, because like I say, this is my first video in a long time. So yeah, if there's anything that I can improve on, comment it down below, and yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.